One of the great quarterback teases is obviously Vince Young.
Young 15, Young 10, Young 5, touchdown!
Vince Young was big and fast, and he could just wing the ball. He could throw the ball like 80 yards, and he just seemed to have everything that you would need.
That guy is an absolute phenom.
He should have been a tremendous quarterback, but Vince Young had too many negative things going on the outside, and he didn't do enough of the positive things to learn the game and become a great quarterback.
I think everybody was thrilled about the potential for Vince Young because of that national championship game. He was just a man among boys. When he ran into the end zone, it was like everybody else was, sprinting in slow motion behind.
If you saw Vince Young play in that Rose Bowl game, I don't know how you didn't think he was going to be a great NFL player.
January 4th, 2006. The lights are bright, the stakes are higher than ever, and one man puts on the greatest performance in college football history. What happened to Vince Young? Vince Young was supposed to be the next big thing, a college phenom, an NFL franchise savior. But just a few years later, he was out of the league, forgotten, lost. So, what happened? How did one of the most electrifying talents of our generation go from glory to gone? Born and raised in Houston, Texas, Young was a standout athlete at Madison High School, but it was at the University of Texas where he made history. In 2005, he led the Longhorns to a perfect season and capped it off with 467 total yards against USC in the Rose Bowl. The legend was born. NFL scouts were drooling. His combination of size, speed, and confidence was rare. In 2006, he was drafted 3rd overall by the Tennessee Titans. He wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, makes the Pro Bowl, leads multiple comeback wins. The future? It looked bright. But behind the scenes, cracks were starting to show. Inconsistency, injuries, clashes with coaches, and soon questions about his maturity and work ethic started swirling. In 2008, he loses the starting job. In 2010, after a meltdown and throwing his jersey into the stands, his time in Tennessee ends. Stints with the Eagles, Bills, Packers, Browns, none lasted long. Each time hope, then disappointment. And just like that, Vince Young was out of the league by 2014. So what really happened? A combination of things. Injuries, pressure, money mismanagement, but maybe most of all, not having the right support system. In a 2017 interview, Young admitted to battling depression. He struggled with identity after football, and financially, he filed for bankruptcy despite earning over $30 million in the NFL.
She wanted the best out of me as a boy. She didn't want me to fall into what she was doing as a parent and then what was going on around us in our neighborhood already.
What would you use to climb out of your bedroom window and sit in a tree?
Because I used to do that. There used to be a lot of arguments in the household with my uncle.
But there's another side too. He went back to school, became an ambassador for Texas, and today he speaks about mental health and second chances.
A former NFL player and Longhorn football national champion Vince Young stepped into the public spotlight here in Austin today. Young joined a couple hundred kids and adults at the state capitol for the Children's Mental Health Awareness Day.
Everybody remember the Rose Bowl, but I also was a kid too, and I went through a lot from my community in Houston, Texas, the bullying, the gangs, a lot of stuff that went on in my community.
Vince Young's story is a reminder. Talent alone isn't enough. The game moves fast, and sometimes the biggest battles are the ones fans never see. Subscribe for more stories like this. Beyond the Play stories, legends, moments that change the game.